Hey everybody, Cave Dweller here again. We're monkeying with the Ruger 1022, the Coon Club I'm calling it. I got a lot of videos out. I believe this is number 15 on it actually. This is the gun we started with. Bought it on sale for like 180 bucks. Just plastic stock. No barrel band, no sights. The thing is actually pretty rigid stock. I got a plan for it, but that's another video in the future. We're going to drop this into this wood stock today. I'm going to glass bed it. Come on along. I'm going to show you what I do, and I'm going to tell you why I do it the way I do it. Might not be right, might not be your way. It's what I'm going to do. Come on along. The cameras are going up above, you like always. Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick I've used before. On this lip in here, that would coincide with all the way around the out of the action. I want to know if I have any contact there. When this thing is in the stock, I have unbelievable pressure up on the front. I want to know if I'm hitting here. If I am, and it's teeter-tottering the stock forward, the action into here, or if it fits around here like it should and there's just a lot of up pressure on the stock. I'm going to remove something in here, but I want to know where the beginning of the problem. Seen it before. I just take modeling clay. I'm going to set 4 little balls of it right on that lip, on that edge in there. We're going to throw it in there, tighten down the bolt, and see what we shall see. I could probably just squeeze it in there by hand, but as long as it's right there, it's pretty simple. If it was squished down, well, it's out of my, as flat as paper thin. This is not. That's probably a 32nd of an inch, meaning it did not, there is no contact there. These two stayed in the stock. They are probably about that, they're even thicker than that. So I have no contact back here. That's good. Just makes the situation a little bit easier. So all I got to do before I actually bed it, I want some clearance in here. I'm going to actually glass this thing from about here to here. Now if there's pressure here, I don't care. I might take, just come here, I'm going to have it here too, but I'm going to take out about that much. We're going to glass that much. Alright, we just got a piece of 100 grit. About 3 inches wide or so. 4 inches maybe. Perfect. That's all there is. I've got left and I got right up here. So I got to go down. But just because we got sandpaper on there, you know I'm going to have a little bit, not a lot. I'm thinking we are going to be good. I've got this stock back to 400 grit. I get done doing this, it's all set up. Tomorrow we will stain. Okay, I'm up to there getting a little snug. That's just it. I'll glass it up to these where it is cracked, and we shall call that good. Alright, we're going to get this modeling clay. We got places on here we do not want to get material. You ever had 1022 apart, all these little nooks and crannies? This is a little wedge that holds the barrel on. Two of them. We're not going to get in there. We're going to try to avoid that. Basically behind, you can see with the black on there where this actually sets down tight and in. Basically just the lug on the frame on the receiver, not this here piece. Their backs, we're going to have that all done. And then just a wad up here, that's all it's going to be. I'm going to try to avoid that front end and this here as much as I possibly can. Some gets in there, we might have to do some chipping and sealing, but we're going to give them hell. And that, you do not want epoxy getting in edges like that and in them little crevices. If it does, you may just play hell getting your stock, getting your action out of your stock. Could be in for a rude awakening. Alright, that hole right there, I'm not going to worry about that. Something gets up in there, it'll just kind of hold it a little bit more. And you know what, the stuff is easy to clean up. If I go overkill accidentally, which you like to think you're better than that and you can guesstimate, but when you don't and you make that one mistake, it's like, whoops, not good. A little bit of Dremel work there. Okay, I got my tape on. We got the mud in. I'm going to mix some epoxy. The one shot we're going to use again. We've seen that before. We're going Alright, we got the real McCoy mixed up. This is the Miles Gilbert. It is the absolute end of the two 2-ounce jars that I have of it. I got some more Brownell's Acra glass in the gun cabinet, and that's will be what we're using after this one. Which I think I said it before in one of my other videos. I think you smell this stuff, you'll never forget it. I think it smells good. But I'm sure this is Miles Gilbert. I'm sure they buy it in the same little jar that Brownells puts theirs in. They just put their label on it. Smells the same, works the same, mixes the same. Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's probably a duck, or whatever the hell they say. Okie dokie. Into the barrel channel we go. It's going to go a little farther forward. You know, I was looking at the cracks in the stock. They're actually about right here. We're going to be quite a bit farther ahead of that. But that's okay. Well, I hope that's enough. I hope that's enough. This time tomorrow we'll find out. amazing how that fast that stuff will air dry. Oop, my little pin fell out of there. God dang you anyhow. Not that it's really needed, but if I don't put it back in, I'll probably lose the god dang thing between now and then. Oh, I hope I got enough in there. I hope. I did put some tape around the front. Centers it very well. Yeah, it's looking good. I got glass coming up here. I can't see any there but the tape. Got a little bit. I'm sure I got enough under there. It might not come all the way up through the both sides left and right. But we'll have support under there. And we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, here we be. This has been about 24 hours. Maybe a tad more, a tad less, I don't know. Last night till tonight, how we sound that. Well, let's see what... That come out easy. Where's that damn pin again? Damn. I thought I had plenty in there. Or something to point with. Right through here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Got good coverage here. This is good. Whoa, stand back up. See the bolt sticking through there right where that's at. Recoil lug. Got it on that side. Got it on this side. That hole there in the middle's got a little bit in there. So that's really holding solid. God dang it. There's still enough plenty in there to support that channel, that barrel. I'm not really worried about it. But you know what? I like things a little better than that. I'm going to get out the Dremel. I'm just going to remove very little, just enough, and I'm going to redo it. That's the beauty of this stuff. If you don't come out right, a few minutes with the Dremel, you mix up another batch of it, you just do it again, you're good to go. Let me get a Dremel, we're going to clean this sucker out of here. Remove anything high, and I mean by remove, 1/16 of an inch is more than enough. Alright, let me clean this mess up and we'll finish on. Alright, I got it ground out with the Dremel. You don't have to take all of the epoxy out. You just have to take the original surface down so it no longer touches the barrel when you put it back in after we re-glass it. What we're going to do, this here is perfect. This is not an issue. Up on the front up here where the tape is going to ride. That is not an issue. This is home, this is home. Everything between here, you have no contact with the old stuff. We're going to put new stuff in there. That will create a perfect new home. If you did not take it all out of there, you just tried to put some in that spot, and you got some on where we had contact, now you have perfect contact plus a couple of thousandths more, which that couple of thousandths is going to screw up this. It's going to screw things up. You want here with your tape, here with your bedding that you already have. This needs to be fluid. It's going to be when we put glass in there. I'm going to mix up some epoxy. We'll continue on. Alright, we got it retaped. I got this ground out. We got some newer epoxy mixed up. And we're going to redo it. You know how many comments I get that, God, I wish I had the guts to do that, but I just don't have the confidence. There you go, folks. Nothing goes 100% all of the time. This stuff's a little thicker than normal. I wonder what the hell's going on. If shit goes south on you, hey, just grab a Dremel, grind it out. It's not that big of an issue. What did I lose? 1 day. I had this setting for 24 hours. I thought I'd come home from work and voila, I'd start staining it tonight. Well, I'm going to start staining it tomorrow night. Nothing hurt but my pride. You know what they say? You've heard that before, haven't you? Well, you seen me do it once, now you're going to watch me do it twice. We're going to give it some more one shot, let that set for just a second to air dry. Evaporate some of the solvents off there. Got to have some liquid nourishment. Safety has to be halfway on, halfway up. It just popped on me, you little wascal. And it's squeezing out everywhere. Originally didn't think I was going to have that much epoxy coverage up there, but that whole plan changed. Alright, here we are once again. Another 24 hours has passed. You see that little bit kind of was up. I rolled that over when it was still kind of soft last night. And we're going to see what it looks like this go around. Hey boy, that was tight. Got in, took the putty off the front of that, but see that's fully protected. Did no damage whatsoever. That's why you put that modeling clay on there. Let's get some close-up action here. You can see that clay right there. It migrated all the way back. Right now I have 100% coverage all the way from left to right. A little more than I originally planned for, but it doesn't hurt, doesn't help. Anything under that barrel would have been good. So now here to here, we're 100% supported, full floated this way forward. We're just going to take probably a wood chisel and take this off, clean up a little over here. Take that putty out, we're going to call it good. That's how simple this is, folks. Glass bedding. You saw yesterday's part of it. I didn't have enough in there. Just took a Dremel, cleaned it out, reloaded up, redo it. Let it set another day and we're good to go. We're going to start putting color onto this thing. Just going to get some Lancaster maple that I got. That is, if you follow my channel, the Big J, the Series J Savage, I used it on that. That was walnut. This is white maple. Birch. There we go. Anyway, folks, thanks for hanging out. That's glass bedding 1022 Ruger.